Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Thursday. I want to switch it around, get this Batman in today, as I had done the last one on last Friday. But being that it's episodic, I figured it'd be better to get one episode in during a weekday here. But being that it's episodic, I figured sounds like we got good sound, eh? Anywho, let's get going on it. I wonder if it recaps. We'll see. Some of the old ones recapped. Jupiter, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. Alright, the enemy within. Alexa, change the light to blue. There, we got the effects going. I'm connecting. Thank you for liking. Okay, start episode 2. Called The Pact. With his identity on the line, Bruce must work with new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadows, threatening the entire city. Do you remember Amanda Waller? Called him Bruce. When after the Riddler was taken down and killed. Very movie-like. Hi, Kim. Thank you for being here.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear.
That's kind of a summary.
But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced.
And a Joker killed him is what happened. I assume it's Joker.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
Joe, Joe, thank you for liking. Sorry about the cough. Lady of Dublin.
I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside.
It's pretty demanding. Celestine, thank you for liking.
The enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Oh, man.
I know we're on the same side.
I'm glad to hear it. I thought you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carrying on.
I don't know why all of a sudden I have to start coughing,
They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be of great help to us here. Maybe as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds
Excuse me.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell? Looks like the whole
What's
city-
happening?
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal.
Uh-oh.
Those bastards get their hands on our weapons.
This is coordinated. It's written.
Yod, thank you for liking.
We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
We need Batman for this one.
Services is already pushed to the limit.
And then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already.
No, Batman.
Move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
We gotta stop these criminals from taking over the arsenal. Achievement! Yeah, we got chapter 1 already. Looks like they did the cop in.
What more do you want with me? Shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Got him with a sleeper hold.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to. I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Whoa!
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right. I'll make it one more.
I remember the right key. Uh-oh. What we talking about? Is it Bane?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much
Might be Bane.
But you can call me Bane.
Oh, it is Bane!
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Ooh, I almost didn't see the button there. I pushed the wrong one first. Oh, we're kicking butt.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to.
What do I think of Edward from Twilight being Batman? I thought he did an okay job. It was fine. I enjoyed the movie.
I promised my men.
Did you like him?
Battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Oh, why?
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
We're gonna shoot. Save your strength, dudes. Oh, here we go. With Bane. Power up. Got the Bane veins. Oh, it didn't even work.
I will give you a peaceful death if you take it.
Oh, little truck driver helped him. Oh, hooking to the light is the best thing. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? It's pretty good. A little different because it's not as cartoony. But it was pretty good movie.
Feeling, Batman.
Probably I wasn't the best move because I shocked myself there. Uh-oh. He's got a lot of bricks on him. Oh, Bane's got a hangover from the Bane vein.
Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse. Don't worry, we'll get the back of us. Safe travels, my friends.
I don't know, I think this counts as a loss.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim.
We gotta get Jim Gordon's confidence back.
Is on the way.
Amanda Waller might leave us behind, so. Although she won't like that I call it Jim. Jim.
Batman!
Although they got the weapons. Batman kind of is at a loss here.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Got GPS down to the. You couldn't do that before?
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off.
No, I gotta help. Ron, thank you for liking.
Come on! You can do it!
I guess it's not tap, it's hold. There we go, we got it.
Come on.
He's like, don't worry, Jim.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it.
Oh crap, we lost the mechanic friend.
He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
You need some bat pills.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men
deal
wanted
with
the weapons
Bane.
from the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks.
They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too?
We don't have to.
So that's how it is.
Should I just talk to Waller instead?
You better check your tone,
Just find those APCs and the weapons they're carrying.
son of a bitch. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get along with Gordon very good, apparently, this season.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed.
What? No, I didn't.
It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about.
There, we got him on side now, I think.
I just want you to know.
Did the relationship change?
We'll get through this together. I've got your back.
Thanks, Jim. Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
Gotta analyze.
What happened?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
Still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got.
He's like holding himself like he needs an ambulance. Maybe they should give him an ambulance.
I'll send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
Ultimately,
Consider
you know,
that.
didn't want to waste her time, you know. I mean, anybody can lift a beam.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Got a bat limp. The Pact. Pact man.
Bruce!
I'm fine.
You look fine. G-Man!
Fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence.
G-Man!
To respond. They were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive.
Can't
or
see
dead,
because of
or
the achievement thing.
if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a
I
great
don't know what the
time.
bottom choice was.
I know. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you too.
That kind of ruined the
All
Batman.
this later. Come on now.
They lost him.
Get you patched up.
Pretty buff.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
It was a good idea for them to keep all the guns right there, I guess.
Man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. It's just getting started.
Bane's got a little mustache,
That's
eh?
what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
He needs more treatment. That one band-aid's not cutting it. Cutting it for him.
There's some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Alright, we get to point at stuff.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
Don't forget to vote in the poll.
Some completely encased in ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
Unlocks, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
What they want that for?
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Oops.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds.
Harley Quinn!
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
No kidding.
Same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
I bet you Amanda Waller would like to get her hands on Harley Quinn. I don't know if I should really read this, but... Mostly just stuff from the last episode, I guess. Well, maybe I should at least scroll to the bottom here. Here. Don't know if that helps, but, you know. You know, we got more guys to look at here. We got exclamation marks. If you really want to, you could pause the video to read it. I'm just interested in the one with question marks. Avengers. Kidding. The Riddler. Tiffany Fox. Amanda Waller. Vernon Blake. He's dead. See this guy here. He's kind of like the Joker, seems. Lucius. Montoya. Inconceivable.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends if it comes.
Needs like some polysporin or something.
We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. There'll be anyone, even criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck, that's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait.
Yeah, I put a
an hour
tracking
or
device
two
on him.
while you rest.
Not a chance.
That deck.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
Ah, you're caught.
I'm gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler. You were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kinda stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven.
He understands. Hilarious.
So, rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're a
it was
rotting,
murder, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at
That's
large.
who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce, you really
I think he
like
did.
you're capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I don't know, John. The way you were talking about him at the funeral and the way you're laughing now, it makes me wonder.
Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered.
He was
You
mourning.
described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
He looks at him weird.
And
Funny.
Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other.
Friends don't lie
You've got my number.
about the Riddler's
All right, let's go meet the
involvement.
guy. I'll let him know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Well, I gave you a chance. I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait, that was a trick. Perfect.
Phew!
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my bar?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Everybody knows, I guess.
That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you.
Don't forget to answer the poll. Hardly anybody's answered it.
One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
You're in love?
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some...
With me?
And, are you in love with me?
Hmm.
No.
Angel, thank you for liking.
I hope we can still be friends.
See, much appreciated.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could
He's in love with Harley Quinn.
look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hello, Dr. J. Excuse me.
Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
There's Harley.
All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing? I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops.
Guess there was.
Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Birdo, thank you for liking.
Bruce, Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks.
Everybody's got to bring up his
You said you
parents
didn't wanna
dying.
meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want?
Good afternoon.
What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce.
Man
I want
crush.
you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Well, she hammered that back fast.
God, that is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, John's getting jealous.
Told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Uh-oh, I could steal from our own company.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Got thumb sensors.
What brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bop on the head never killed anyone.
You got like a sledgehammer.
Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Just go wait in the car. I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it. You ain't the one in charge. And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Yo, thank you for liking.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Good evening.
Bruce, we're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Well, Harley's.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Say the word.
Anywhere. Just say the word.
Oh boy. It is getting hot in
No.
here.
That's not what we're doing here. We've got a job to do, remember?
Everyone's getting jealous.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Wait here. I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret.
Uh-oh, that daughter of Lucius is gonna be in here.
I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
I don't know if I'd take them in there.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Ah!
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius,
Flashback.
you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Anything else I can grab on here? Nope, not really, eh?
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Okay, we gotta find some fingerprints.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from our class. All right, that's a start.
A partial match.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. Getting there. Okay, still unconscious.
And that guy's knocked out for a while. He'll be like having to get concussion protocol.
One more partial.
Hey cat, how are you? Thank you for liking.
You really really holding us up?
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single.
Harley Quinn and the Joker here.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
You're sure taking your sweet time.
That's what I do. Take my sweet time.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
But I'm trying to be the crime boss. This isn't working out very well.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
That's his daughter. Lucius's daughter.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the Phalanx key. You get me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things...
Her fingerprints are all over it. She'll get charged.
Everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
The thing looks heavy. And we managed to keep her from getting knocked out.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
How am I feeling? I'm alright.
You over the security feed.
Still coughing a bit here and there, but
Breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
probably.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your
Alfred's got everything hooked up, eh?
It's going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Oh, the bad signal.
Well, be careful and good luck.
Achievement.
Those things will kill you. Consider quitting.
You sound like my daughter. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Press A.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
Boy, Amanda Waller's kind of a
This is
pain.
still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of the city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable.
Something's gonna go wrong.
They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the worst, Waller.
I'd be out of a job if I didn't. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
I think he's got himself a little criminal hat.
Here we go.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the Phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the heck?
John, turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What if
Oh, it's Mr. Freeze.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Why do I know which one to do? Oh, I see. Green. This one's gotta go off. This one's gotta go off. I think. I don't know. There we go.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is. You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
So it's like Batman's like in fourth.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives.
It was really hard to beat in that other Batman game.
He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I'll go talk to the others. See what I can do to
I don't think we need to ask her about the father. It's information that he shouldn't have access to.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group. something to do. I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with him watching me. I heard about your wife, and hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing. Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Well, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Like every Mr. Freeze is like different. Sometimes they're Arnold Schwarzenegger, sometimes they're...
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk
little
with it.
thin guy here.
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
I'm looking at the poster.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Excuse me.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
Gotta find the beer. Maybe John's house has the beer.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? It looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
That was intentional? John, how did you manage to do that?
No Bane was going to kill you? Seemed like a safe bet.
No, Lucius would have put safeguards on the EMP to keep you from doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got real. And wouldn't you know it?
Timothy, thank you for liking.
Nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Gonna bring a beer to Bane.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave
Is it Thursday or Friday? Thursday today. But this was a shorter game, so I figured I'd go Thursday.
I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
So earlier in the thing there, basically, he got a fight with Bane. I don't know if you know the Batman villains. And Bane worked him pretty good, actually. And then he kind of lost. And then so he decided to infiltrate as Bruce Wayne into John's friend group. And now he's trying to... Then they went into Lucius's area, got kind of spotted by the daughter. And then got a phalanx key and an EMP device, and he's trying to work his way to get them to allow him to join them on whatever they're doing here. To infiltrate them.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
So he's pretending to be bad.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Uh-oh.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
It did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Especially after...
You like Jason Todd, eh?
Yes. Men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bait!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless
He's gonna make me beat him, isn't he?
you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fine. I'll prove it.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going
When he
on?
teams up with the Scarecrow and DC Titans? Oh.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Excuse me.
Together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
You can tell he's bad Bruce Wayne because he's got a little cap. Achievement!
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
How come he doesn't get a mask?
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
I don't know how they wouldn't know it was him.
Wait, what in the... I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne, do it!
You're gonna turn off the lights.
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Oh, he's got a mask.
Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
It didn't affect Mr. Freeze. He's undercover though. He's trying to get them to catch them.
All right, everyone on the ground now.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze, open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
He's working with Mr. Freeze, Bane, and Harley Quinn too.
Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot. No!
Don't.
Right, kiddo!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo. Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
EMP didn't wreck his headphone either.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it.
Ah, look at her go.
Just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Hey!
Oh, he got him anyway.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Harley! Need to leave now!
Maybe they're gonna catch Harley.
Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Batman's sad. He can't go and do Batman stuff.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her?
Wonder if Bane would have got caught if I would have ended her off.
Impossible. She's dead or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead,
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
70, thank you for liking.
We have to now. Right now.
we don't have time.
Hello,
Waste
how are
on
you?
her.
What? What?
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
What is it?
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
What is it? What are we opening? The Riddler.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path
Oh, her.
for the right price.
Oh, it's Catwoman. I thought it'd be the Azul or whatever her name is. Holy, this one was short. Alright, so me and 99% of players left her content. These leads when you said don't think of her as an enemy, she's approved with you calling Gordon instead of her to help, but because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship is positive. 81%, and me left her feeling worried. She was surprised when you told her Lucius worked with Batman. She appreciated you letting her choose to trust you. You convinced her to trust you, but she is concerned for your safety. Well, me and 39% of players left John feeling sad. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to never lie again. He was excited by the violent way Willie was handled, but because you let Harley get left behind, he is heartbroken. Me and 40% of the players left Harley feeling angry. He was annoyed that you made her apologize to Regina. He liked how efficiently you retrieved the phalanx key, but because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. I didn't think I was really fighting with Bane. I thought I was rounding him off from doing more damage, but me and 81% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was surprised you called on him to help you despite being on bad terms. Now he knows Waller has leverage on you. He's sorry he doubted you, but because he told him the truth, he's worried that Waller might expose your identity. And me and 43% of players left Alfred feeling content. He approved of his decision to be honest with Tiffany. He's proud when you told him he always does the right thing. The conversation with in the parlor made him renewed sense of purpose. Me and 50% convinced her to hand over the key and stay hidden. Looks like 71% called Gordon there. Did you pay Willie off or let it get resolved with violence? You and 44% Players tried to calm him down with a drink when he drew a knife on you. 16% tried to resolve things peacefully when he drew a knife. 15% took Willie down when he drew a knife. And 23% took him when he pulled a knife on them. UN 57% attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Bane, undermining his rampage at every opportunity. That's what I thought I was doing. I guess maybe Bane would have got left behind possibly and Harley would have been in charge. I don't know. UN 95% of players accepted the pinky swear. Alright, I think we have time for another one still. Fracture Mask. As the pressure to uncover the impending attack on Gotham intensifies, Bruce navigates his dual identity and his relationship with his new allies. This is like the movie, eh, Timothy? Yeah, these Telltale games are cool that way, Kat. They kind of you do different things and different things happen.
But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal, and all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin, or did you add that yourselves? This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
Are crossing the river Styx.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Criminal virgin, huh?
We've actually crossed paths.
How?
I may have stolen a thing or two from
You're gonna
Mr.
put some
Wayne.
shelves together.
He has so much, I just didn't think he'd notice.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device? Excellent. Harley said your gems were in her safe.
If she fails to return, you can pester John. He knows the code.
It's fine. We can start.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could.
Why can't we just use the Phalanx key?
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position.
Yeah, I'm playing another chapter because it's only 9 o'clock.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away. Ugh, that's gross.
That is pretty gross.
What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce.
You're trying to keep him fresh, man. You don't want to have the corpse.
Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
You're right. Riddler killed him. But it was meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you. On to the next.
Or was that question for Stephanie, Timothy? Oh, I missed again.
I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
No one told me you would be joining us either.
Can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me. I knew Riddler before this. He was the one who initially hired me, and he wound up dead, so I'm not sure I have a lot of friends here.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
Did you come back for me?
Yes, Bruce, because the world revolves around you. But, you know, I suppose there are worse people to run into.
Have we concluded?
2 eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
What's going on? Because Harley made it out of there.
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was murder.
I couldn't stand it. You were there, and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
Oh, thanks, Puddin'. You would have had a blast if you were with me. And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
Of course I did, Harley. You're pure light.
Oh, there's one thing I don't get, though. Maybe I'm thick, but if you missed me, why the hell did you leave me behind?
I just jumped in the car. I was leaving.
Plan almost got one of our most valuable members killed today. We're having a change in management.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections. We can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
Harley!
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. They was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so.
Harley's taking charge.
To the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Do I look nervous to you?
Stop waiting!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work. If anyone
Guy
else
vouched
has
for
any issues with the New World
henchman
order,
number 4.
my door is always open.
Those guys are useless now that they got bullets in their knees.
Wayne, come here a second.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches. We gotta look out for one another.
Who is that guy?
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. Keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure.
Maybe you should call IT.
I don't know whether to laugh or hit you so hard your eyeballs fall out. Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff.
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Sounds enticing.
I like treats.
I like treats.
Then get on out of here and earn it. See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce?
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
We're teaming up with Catwoman.
Story.
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
There's never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit the road?
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
Look how cool Joker looks, eh?
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
Catwoman, you need to find us a way in.
My specialty. Come on, John. You're with me.
Yes! Our first team up!
I don't know why anybody would want to team up with him.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Thanks for the apology.
I'm trying my best here, Bruce. I hate to say it, but I underestimated just how ruthless and capable these freaks are. You being inside, it's our best hope.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait, I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
Riddler's eyes. They're a key to a door that lies somewhere in Gotham. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
He's a terrible undercover agent here.
I'll have what she's having.
The perimeter is boarded up, but it's nothing we can't get through.
Lead the way.
I don't mind, he just hangs out. Although I don't know what role you'd expect the rich guy to have anyway.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
First, there's a cop right there.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay, share and share alike is what I always say.
Where did he get the crowbar from? In his inventory or what?
Who's there? Don't move!
Is that the Penguin?
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
This isn't what it looks like.
It looks like you're trying to break into a crime scene.
Okay. Detective
Bullock.
Detective Bullock, right.
I thought it was
Look,
Penguin.
there's actually a very good reason for all
Actually, I
of
think
this.
I don't
Stay
know.
right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Oh, come on now, detective. We can work this out, just the two of us.
I disagree. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. Wouldn't even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough. But maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Oh, sure. Overtime, right? Well, maybe I can help with that?
I'm not that kind of cop.
No, of course not. Of course not. This benefits both of us. Here, it's everything I got on me. Just hang up the phone, and it's yours.
Not that kind of cop
Try
accepts
not
the
to
bribe.
die in there. I do not want this coming back on me.
Come on, let's get moving.
Saving him getting knocked up the side of the head. Achievement!
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Really is the
Sounds
type,
like
I
you
know.
knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
Bruce is suave with the
You
ladies.
best. Where do you think you'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but It's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Ooh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
But yeah.
Getting really tempted to touch something.
This isn't the boat. This is that stupid silo we were in before.
One guy need?
Probably afraid
Handguard. Wonder what he was moving.
Try moving that.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform.
Look at that weird dolly.
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Welcome to the Maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into
Now we gotta deal with Riddler again, apparently.
You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, one foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring is what it is.
Work, sleep, die. Have a look for the desk or something?
That's odd. This is where he built his boxes.
Should we press the stand on the pressure plate?
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Well, certainly you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage. If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Oh, really?
I'm Bruce Wayne. I deal with women like her all the time.
To show confidence. So, if we touch this coil, it'll probably kill us, right? Careful what you set on it. So you work. So I don't know. It looks like we got to put a computer on it, right? Maybe we got to go up here and look. There's a bed.
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor.
Jordan, thank you for liking. Elite Team Play, thank you for liking.
That couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Father Thomas, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Don't forget to vote in the poll, you guys. There's a pressure plate there too. Oh crap, I was gonna talk to her. I went too far. Your knuckle streak is dead? Uh-oh. Well, it's good that you tried, and hopefully you didn't complain too much.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, Money Man.
I'm just curious if you
Yes?
missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
He's putting the pressure on.
Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know, I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone. We're not. I'll tell you later.
Alright, let's go work. Try the shoes on there. That all.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
That sounds positive.
Now you sleep. Place shoe on that one. I think we gotta probably do the shoe on this other pressure plate.
I take you by night. By day take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
All right. We got two parts of the puzzle. I don't see a coffin. Maybe we just gotta stand on it.
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
Oh, we're so smart.
It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
John, could you give us a moment?
Oh, gotcha.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So,
It's Sunday's Mother's Day. There you go.
care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
For yourself? Is
Thank you for
Bruce
liking
kind
Ryan.
of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit.
I don't know if I trust her that much, to be honest.
Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Not great or anything.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted. Now it's my turn. Why are you here?
You're sick. Oh no.
You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that. You're like a broken record.
Get a move on. Playing guard is getting pretty boring.
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. But we've got a job to do, remember?
Let's just see what this is all about.
You going to bed? Okay, have a good sleep.
This might hold the black site location. Not a typical on button.
Anything else in this room?
Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring.
Push the button.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use.
The USB stick, probably. Do I have password?
USB drive. Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
Crap, I was too slow.
Danger around every corner. Glad to see Gotham hasn't changed.
Took me a minute to figure out I was supposed to aim at it.
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... no good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Excuse me.
Do I look like I need your help? You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Oh crap.
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun. You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow it down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands. Awfully bold move, considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move, John.
Ooh, right down the stairs. That's gonna hurt.
Catwoman, wait!
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else. That's the stuff.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm not the first guy who'd resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But in another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name has an H in it.
And how do you think Harley feels about snitches?
She told me to snitch. I think she likes them. Well, maybe not. I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here. Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult. Which is great, don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? The real one.
I guess you could say she's my Harley. I'm not sure she's good for me, but I just can't seem to get away from her.
You stop right there, Bruce Wayne. I'm tearing up. Look at us, couple of weeping willies over here.
Drowning our sorrows in caffeine and sugar. If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me.
The world's a crazy place, isn't it?
I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley? How can I make her see me?
People aren't as complex as you make them out to be. Harley's smart, but she's still human. She can be manipulated just like anyone else.
Anyone, huh? How does one go about performing this magic trick?
Find a problem they have, and then make sure they think you are the only one who can solve it. Once they have to rely on you, they're yours. We're social animals, John. Might as well exploit it.
But how do you know what makes them tick? Too bad you can't just open them up and take a look.
You'd be surprised what people will say when you just let them talk. All you need to do is give them space, and the secrets will spill. Act interested. Let them keep digging.
Fascinating.
Acknowledge that you hear them, but don't get in their way.
That makes total sense.
Dating advice here.
Nice try. I've learned that manipulation can take on many forms. Some of them more subtle than others.
Tell me more. Tell me everything.
Get inside their head. Once you know how they think, you know what they want. And you use that.
You know, one of the doctors in Arkham tried to get in here. Wait. I have an idea. Let's try it out.
Yash, thank you for liking.
Now, first thing that comes to your head, what do you see? But don't think. Let your gut guide you.
I don't know. Bats.
Ooh, like creatures of the night, do you? You're an interesting case study, Mr. Wayne. I think you might be a danger to yourself and others. It's what Dr. Leland would always say to me. Now, this one. What do you see?
I don't know, it looks like a maze. The alleyways of Gotham.
Ah, a complicated path. The way out isn't clear.
I live in Canada, yes.
In the back of those activity magazines and doctors' waiting rooms. I have. A ton of them. Been waiting my whole life just to be seen. What an illuminating evening this has been, Bruce. I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's try just one more.
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
What do I call fresh rice?
Gosh, Bruce.
No, I just call it fresh rice.
Back and forth with the tests. I feel so much closer.
What do you call it?
It's nice. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals,
Hi, Miss Dion.
it's on my dime. Bruce?
That's not what I call it. You took right off on the Joker, eh? Achievement!
Jim?
Thank you for liking. Much appreciated, and sharing.
Nicotine patch. Happy now?
Like it, we got him to quit smoking.
I know you were expecting Waller. Sorry to disappoint. So,
Gordon's down on himself.
Where were you?
What do you mean?
The agency
What country's
All those
country
freaks in
calls
one
Fresher's
place, you
cheese
decide not to
court?
show? No, I didn't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you let him get away pretty easily. I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. By then it was just Quinn. She still hospitalized a dozen good cops and then gave us a slip.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask.
What's his
Lucius
favor?
Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower. He might not have been the man you thought. Not entirely.
I knew Lucius Fox for years, Gordon. The man was a saint.
On the surface, maybe. There's more to the story. Riddler targeted him for a reason. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to
Oh,
Fox's...
you got a job? Nice.
Look, just...
Hopefully you're not sick when you're working.
He's another friend.
You know, for a loner, you sure seem to have a lot of friends. You might want to start choosing them more carefully. You know, at first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings.
Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. At strike 3, he flashes enough cash at one of my officers to get into Riddler's old workshop.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Gordon's on to me.
Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
I know what it looks like, Gordon. But Wayne isn't dirty.
You're wrong, you know. His whole thing, it doesn't add up. Gotham safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rep sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
I can't ask you to break the law, Jen.
Don't make me laugh. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally?
Naperville.
How you feel about her? Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
We both want to take down the Pact. That I know for certain. Allies are in short supply these days.
I know you've worked together in the past, but circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
Did I send her the message? I don't know, she's pretty slick. She can handle herself, I'm sure.
I didn't do it.
Splendid.
You all know.
I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't, Batman. It's too much. I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is. You can trust me. It's my mustache. Your mustache? What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... what a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake. No. Uh-huh. Jeez, this is Arkham all over again. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh. Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates.
Part of Canada?
Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept,
Except
here's
for Robin.
what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point?
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and then give it to you? and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
That depends on what she does. If she hurts innocents, then I stop her.
Wow, that's... You really... This is what dedication looks like, huh? Well, if I get the laptop, there is no score, so win-win. Now, when you...
Excuse me. I thought they were an item. But he wants to... Batman's his hero.
Explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea. I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing. I collect these. They mean a lot to me.
It's a selfie.
This is gonna look
Oh crap, I
great
was
on
too
my
slow.
wall. Thank you.
Laptop, behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die. You won't be disappointed.
You speak, but all
Achievement!
I hear are lies.
Motley Crue.
Dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that. And with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
These people didn't need to die. There are other ways.
Maybe you're better suited for the realm of business. The people you kill there are faceless.
We live in a twisted world, Bruce. Better to abide than struggle against it in vain. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on! I slipped up!
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you! I got mouths to feed!
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found!
You know I'm no traitor! I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this.
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold move.
Good, yeah. Now why would I do that if I was dirty? I'd have thrown you to the walls to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
Bane's not a very happy feller.
No! Merely plugging the leak.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it.
Why'd you bring up Naperville? You can just look it up
Can't
on
be
Google.
trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca.
You just killed one. I only shot him.
The guy's busted up.
Recruitment war.
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John? Right. A laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy.
That's true. She has a point, eh?
To get it. Then it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my own. Only you. Promise. Sound like a plan.
You don't want to know where you live?
Yes, that was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley, what a surprise.
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You?
Is Naperville that small or what?
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think Timothy's gonna break in.
Which is good for you, because you need help.
He's pretty far away from it.
Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me and only me.
You like her hair?
You time out.
A little different style for Harley Quinn, eh?
And you, we need to talk. Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no, it's John. You two are getting a little too close.
Usually long, pink, and blue.
So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Usually in pigtails, too.
Ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Looks like.
You don't want people to know where you live. Don't mention your city name then.
Alfred, keep the drones on alert.
They're online and overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
How big is your city? Is it fairly large?
Any minute now. Bat's supposed to be punctual or not. And they say heart disease is a silent killer. How do you even do that?
Did you get it?
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then a bat on the other whispering, "Just get it done." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might can't be hurting someone you love.
Excuse me.
I didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
I serve the greater good, John. I can't let my feelings get in the way of that. If someone I care about
I don't know where it is.
side, that
How'd he had a crowbar in his pocket so he could have a computer in his pocket?
So much easier to parse. I did bring the thing, by the way. Don't you worry. Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head.
What's that in his pocket? Oh crap.
You did want this, right? So, I'll
Too slow to
just
figure
leave
out.
it right.
Figure out how slow to take it.
Okay. So, is Batman happy?
Are you talking about the population?
Pretty happy.
I just asked if it was a big city or a small
I did something
city.
for you. Maybe you could do something for me.
Like?
Teach me anything. What about those boomerangs you have? I promised to use it for, you know, hero things.
I'm not sure you've earned that yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll get there. Just you wait. Working with you, Batman, it's just been wow. What I meant to say is, it's been an honor. I know I'm not quite there yet. I'll be battering worthy soon. You can take that to the bank. This is exciting. A new leaf.
You have potential, John. Do something good with it.
Well, with you to look up to, how could I go wrong? Do you have a cape, guy? Because I was thinking of updating my look. I'm your man on the street. Literally.
Please do not tell him. I was just asking the size of the city. What's going on here? Why is there blood on the floor?
I had nowhere else to go.
Oh, the cops
I guess
got
I
to
was
her.
a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you?
Oh, they're both
Maybe we
banged
should
up.
just start from the beginning. What happened?
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Miss Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
I'm worried about him, Bruce. I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And you don't want to be the one who pushes him over the edge.
You're right. He's been off lately.
I'm glad you're aware. You're lucky to have each other.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bandage. Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze. Been through two...
Gonna patch her up even better. Okay, we don't need to know where you live.
So, do you want to tell me?
I just was asking the size of the
You
city.
didn't get this from
It was big or small? Like, is it down or is it like a big 100,000, 200,000, a million?
You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
Gordon did what he had to. He's a good man, a good officer.
So you did know. Why didn't you warn me? I thought we were...
That's big.
friends.
Oh, okay.
I never thought you would give me up. Not to the cops.
Gordon and I have been partners for a long time. He needed to bring you in, and I didn't want to stand in his way.
And here I thought you cared about me.
Well, you know, I figured
This
you
is
could
the game
handle it.
We play. You know I've always enjoyed it. The tit for tat. It's fun. But tonight, you've taken it too far. Way too far.
How can I make it up to you?
You can start by giving me access to that laptop. I know you snatched it from Harley.
Why is the laptop so important to you?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. I let my temper get the best of me. But this is bigger than my vendetta. I want to find that black site. Before
Okay, don't say where he lives. That's
Without
fine.
Riddler's decryptor.
It doesn't matter where you live, actually.
Goggles too?
Your state or country or whatever's fine. Whatever you wanna say is up to you.
What are you offering me in return? You know when it comes to me, nothing is for free.
I'll give you what you really want. Me.
I've already had you.
Burn!
Besides, you were willing to give me to the cops. Dodging bullets doesn't exactly put me in the mood.
What do you want from me, Selina?
I want you to admit that you need my help. I want you to say, Selina, I need you. I can't do this without you. Say it and it's yours.
Selina, I need you.
And?
I can't do this without you.
No, you can't. I didn't expect this. This is nice.
You got a hug.
So, what now? Are we gonna crack Riddler's laptop together or not? I'm out on a line here. Don't leave me hanging.
Come downstairs with me.
What's downstairs?
You'll see.
He's old here.
Are you coming?
She's gonna know he's Batman now. Like, what's up with this? I'm Batman.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you.
Now maybe she knew.
Men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
I didn't care about anyone either.
You? The guy who saves people for kicks?
It's not the same thing.
No. No, it's not. Well, aren't we a pair? Unfeeling monsters hiding in the basement. being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you.
That's true.
It's nice.
Yeah. I guess how else did she know, eh?
Like I can be better.
Excuse me.
Do you maybe feel the same?
I want more. Been trying to date her for hundreds of comics.
That's what I wanted. I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but...
Oh, he's caught.
right next to Harvey Dent.
I liked
This
Harvey.
has got to be good.
They remind me of you. Is that such a bad thing? Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
All the displays. Probably just use the back computer to decode it.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
No, I'll probably play again on next Thursday.
Detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Normally on Thursday I was gonna play Batman, right? Or Friday I would play Batman, and Thursday I was playing
Access granted.
Star Wars or whatever. So I'll probably just play some Star Wars or something.
Whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
I thought that was Penguin for a second. Big Star Wars event going on. Nice. See what Alfred's up to.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt
Now we
close
got
enough to
lightsabers,
someone
weapons.
to welcome them into the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
They had lightsabers before, though.
It's over 600 horsepower.
Just rolls her eyes.
Selina. So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home. But just barely.
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
Supposedly, Catwoman's gonna be in the Batman 2. How do I get out of here? Well, I guess I could have went up the stairs directly. Yeah, she was in the new one, and then the sequel to it, she's gonna be in the sequel as well. Come on, use it. There we go. Got like an automatic chair.
Upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015%.
Use the same needle, gross.
What is that? Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Well, it doesn't look like it. Whatever it's giving them is not very good for
Some
them.
kind of viral agent from the looks of things.
Give them COVID.
Invoices, schematics, design notes. Riddler must have been talking about the location of the Black Side. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency.
Oh, the agency's bad. It's probably Amanda Waller.
She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes, I found the black site, hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
I don't trust her.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks.
Amanda Waller is like the big bad guy, leader of Suicide Squad.
You too.
Achievement.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Uh-oh.
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gentlemen, please. You have my full
Shut your mouth and stay down! Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just
Nobody
wanted to
expected.
get you away from those nut jobs.
It'll be all right, Tiffany. I believe you.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
Obviously, he's bought out the police chief here.
Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
You will respect my authority.
Time to go, Jim.
Or Jim losing his job. His daughter's like Batgirl. I wonder where she is.
We'll make sure Gordon
Density.
and be right outside. When you're ready.
Thanks for calling the cops on me.
I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, that's all the stress I need for one lifetime.
Not my finest hour, I know. But I learned a lot today. Like exactly how deep you are in this mess. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany.
I'll tell her everything.
An undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you?
I'm Batman.
No offense, but...
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The...
You won't forget that.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new Batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help
Now
it.
everybody knows.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone... Maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
There, don't call the cops on me anymore.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Oh, let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Huge. The kind of amoral science that...
Where's this coffee go away?
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario.
Did you see the Suicide Squad movies, Miss
This
Diane?
research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
No subtitles? I don't know. I realized that they weren't on this time, eh?
Have you located the black site?
Achievement!
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times.
Oh, we can get a massage.
They have no idea what's coming for them.
There's no way to tell until I get in there. I'll proceed with caution. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
Need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director
I have a feeling we're gonna have to toggle with the thermal image.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
There's a handprint right here.
That access door is connected to the spa.
Please put the subtitle. I guess I could put on the subtitle, probably. That do it?
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk.
In both game and stream subtitles now. Does it say I'm coughing when I cough? Yeah, they sometimes the stream subtitles pick up the game, but I don't know. Not always. Hopefully it's not too in the way.
Huh. Project Lotus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
We weren't exactly being subtle.
Somebody getting a massage there, eh?
That appears to just be a patron. They're heading downstairs.
Those are the elevator.
The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
I think this game was made before Suicide Squad, if I remember right.
There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe Garns.
Well, I mean, there's like Patrons and stuff all over the place. I get everything in the hall. Much stuff. How do I go in? Because I haven't discovered everything.
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Well, too late for that.
Waller, I need to go.
Now, why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Is it a massage?
Have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place?
Massage parlor.
And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to give, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we need. And this is it. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem, well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Oh, crap.
Sunshine. Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
not going to hurt me, Bane. She trusts me.
Trust is a fragile thing. One imperfection, and it's destroyed forever.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. I tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he had
I sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell
He's just not wearing the makeup.
obstacle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here with me.
Kind of looks like Margot Robbie, actually, in this one. My watch started talking to me. I got scared.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the
But he knows he's Batman like everybody else.
Dad is his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
I also enjoy long walks on the beach.
You're funny. Must have gotten that from your mother's side. You know, my dad could be a funny guy, too. And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey. But it's nice to know I have a fan. Been running short of those lately. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic. How am I doing?
Are you threatening her?
Oh, take it down a notch, Wayne. Your friend is safe. It's your job to keep her that way. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them. Laptop's gone.
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Well, you seem to have made up your mind already. Guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie. Nice try, though. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Harley. Do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Do it again.
What?
Hit me again.
Like Fight Club.
You hitting him already? I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you. And who knows if she'll stop there.
John, you stole the laptop.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make me the mole. Besides, you asked me to help you get it. And maybe you're the mole, and maybe you're not. All I know is I can't lose you.
Did you
Ask
even
him where the laptop is.
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally. You know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. And don't think I don't feel just awful about this. Since, you know, I stole it. Can't help but feel a little bit responsible.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Wooden.
Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course.
I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
I couldn't turn her in twice.
It's been fun. Bane, get him inside. You can let the cats out of the bag.
Bruce!
Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable!
Why would I start now?
I got you what you wanted. I found the black
This
site.
ain't about what it was or what you did with it. It's about trust. And I ain't got none for you no more.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah. Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Achievement! Talk about a cliffhanger, eh? You and 70% of players left Harley feeling deceived. She was unconvinced by your defense you weren't the mole. Unimpressed by your stance. Did the traitors felt deceived when you confessed of having been the mole all along? You and 90% of players left Gordon feeling remorseful. He felt unified with Batman when he was nearly able to arrest Catwoman. He knew you hadn't tipped her off. He was relieved when you didn't resist arrest. Because of what you said after Waller fired him, he feels a little remorseful about trying to arrest you. You and 52% of players left Selina feeling horrified. She was on edge after narrowly surviving an assault by the GCPD. He felt honored that you let her see the Batcave. When you gave yourself up to protect Selina, you felt horrified watching what happened to you. She's worried that you might die. You and 87% of players left Tiffany feeling honored. She felt valued when you took the time to let her apologize and explain her actions. Felt honored you let her in on the Batman secret. You and 70% of players left John feeling guilt-ridden. He took to heart your advice to manipulate others. He felt proud that he was able to help his hero by retrieving the laptop. Because you sacrificed yourself to protect your friends, he feels guilt-ridden. You and 70% of players did something that will make Waller furious. You felt forgiven that you accepted her apology about the convoy. You felt superior when you pushed back against her desire to use the villains in the Bagsite raid. You felt she will be furious that you gave up your cover. So, 38% of players did not warn Catwoman, including me. Which was ambushed, which prevented her from stealing the laptop. Oh, so she would have stole the laptop if I would have warned her. You and 35% players told John to manipulate Harley. He gave you an Inkbot test. %82 told Tiffany the secret. Did you give yourself up as well? You and 82% of players took the fall and were left in one of Mr. Freeze's Cairo chambers to die. Well, there you go. I'll play some more of this game next Thursday, I think. Probably do episode 4 and 5 on next Thursday, so 7 o'clock Pacific time, you know. Unless something comes up, but I expect I'll be doing that. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. Also, YouTube is in the video description if you want to check out my YouTube, see the past streams. I'm uploading earlier Animal Crossing videos mostly right now. Thank you for those who shared, Misty Ann, Jupiter. Those who chatted, Misty Ann, Timothy, Adam, our most recent chatters. It looks like Ryan is recent as well. You're wondering about the poll. Favorite Robin. Looks like it was pretty even. Got a three-way tie. So, Dick Grayson, which is the Robin, like the traditional Robin from the 1940s onward, 29%. Tim Drake, 29%. Damian Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's son / Azul, whatever her name is, 29%, and Jason Todd, 14%. This is really good. Yeah, this is pretty interesting games, how they do it, eh? All results. That in there. I watched hockey yesterday, Timothy. You're wondering what happened to me. I went in and I watched the Kings game there, and they got walloped. But, you know, I should go sometimes. Hopefully the Kings get some home wins there next. Anyway, thanks for being here. Have a good night. I gotta hit the hay. I'm a little bit late, but we'll get to bed right away. Have a good night.